new readers, you should look for short chapters in books. That's very easy to read and very like एक achievement वाली feeling आती है when you finish one chapter. So it's good, look for short chapter kind of book. Hello people, how are you all? I hope you are doing great. Well, my week has been very fruitful reading wise. I have been reading only one book for past many days, but that book is so good that I don't mind taking all the time in the world to read that. Well, this video is long due because so many of my non-reader friends has been constantly messaging me or DMing me or commenting on my post asking कौन सी book से reading journey शुरू करें, which book we should pick and start our reading journey. कोई ऐसी बताना जो easy English हो, कोई ऐसी बताना जिसमें interest end तक बना रहे और हमें उसके बाद दूसरी book पढ़ने का भी मन करे. So I'm going to tell you few titles which are very easy to read and their stories are very hooking and indulging. तो आपका पूरा मन बुक के अंत तक बना रहेगा और मे बी आपको और बुक्स पढ़ने का मन करेगा. Well, without any further ado, people who have been here before, welcome back, and people who are new, welcome. This is Mansi from Readers and Creators. Now, सबसे easy जो genre है रीडिंग शुरू करने के लिए वो रोमांस है इन माई ओपिनियन बिकॉज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ईजी इंग्लिश एंड सेकेंड रोमांटिक स्टोरीज आर वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग एंड हुकिंग. तो जो भी उनको पढ़ेगा वेदर इट्स अ टीन और एन अडल्ट माइट फाइंड इट इंटरेस्टिंग. इट अवेकन्स द क्यूरियोसिटी और इट मेक्स यू वेरी feeling butterflies and giggles and all that. So I am going to tell you some romance titles, but I have also chosen some books from another genre, like fantasy, like self-help, motivating, inspiring kind of books, and like heartbreaking books as well. मेरे ओपिनियन में 3 साल पहले तक I thought कि जो नया नया पढ़ना शुरू कर रहा है उसको इंटेंस बुक्स नहीं बताती हूँ बिकॉज वॉट इफ दे फील लाइक कि अरे इसने तो मुझको डिप्रेस कर दिया इस बुक ने, वाई वुड आई रीड, अब मैं नहीं पढ़ूंगा. सो दैट इज़ नॉट माई मोटो. मुझे तो रीडिंग करवानी है सबको. सो मैं हार्ट ब्रेकिंग बुक्स शुरू में नहीं बताती थी. आई विल वेट यू टू बिकम एन एविड रीडर और टू बिकम अ रीडर ऑफ एटलीस्ट 10 बुक्स बिफोर आई टेल यू सम हार्ट ब्रेकिंग बुक. बट now I have realized that some people want to read intense books, like mostly adults. They want to feel some words on the paper that describe what they are feeling internally. So I am going to tell you some heartbreaking titles as well, but it is all up to you that you should pick it up or not. So I'm going to start with romance and fantasy, moving on to motivating self-help, and then to the heartbreaking ones. So the first book, you might have heard about it very much. That is I Too Had a Love Story by Ravindra Singh. I have read only one book by Ravindra Singh and that is this one, and I loved it. And I was bawling my eyes out because I was only like 14 or 15 years old at that time. And I loved this story, although it's heartbreaking. And I promised you that I will tell you the heartbreaking ones in the end. Well, just listen to me. Okay, so I Too Had a Love Story by Ravindra Singh. It's a good book, good story, will keep you hooked till the end, but will break your heart in the climax. So that's a good pick. Go for it. Second is The Devil Wears Prada by Lauren Weisberger. Now, there's also a movie adaptation of this book, but I would suggest go ahead and read the book. Now, this is very like, अगर आप कॉर्पोरेट में काम करते हैं and you have this unfortunately बॉस कल्चर ग्लोरीफाई किया जाता है, then this book is for you. And it's interesting at times, humorous at times, and very like cozy at times. But over and all, the theme of this book is how there's a boss in fashion world, and she is very much disciplined and living by the rules. She wants everything on her table by the time she wants it, and there's an assistant who is the protagonist and she's struggling to make the end meets. She joined the office to become a fashion designer or to become a model and everything, but she is only serving coffees and files and photocopying. So this is that kind of book, and this is very interesting. The end is very good, very good. You will love it, and it's a cozy, happy read. So Devil Wears Prada by Lauren Weisberger, go for it. Third is The Flat Share by Beth O'Leary. I have also reviewed this book, so you can go ahead and check the whole review, but let me just briefly tell you what this is. It's a happy, cozy book, happy ending kind of thing, and this is somewhat different from all the typical rom-coms I have read to date. That's why I am suggesting it to you. The Flat Share is a very adult romance kind of book, and there's two people who are sharing a flat but not together. One has a night shift, one has a day shift. So the one who has day shift, he is sleeping at night on that bed, and the woman who has the night shift, she is sleeping on the day. So like then they have this thought ki with whom we are sharing the bed, we haven't even met them, and like that. So just you got the hold of it. So flat share, good read, happy ending, go for it, easy read. Now, how my any video about books is complete without Frederick Backman, right? So I have one suggestion for Backman book is Brit Mary Was Here. Now, A Man Called Ove and Beer Town, these are also easy reads English wise, but they are intense books and thick books. So go for Brit Mary Was Here because it's very very funny book, but also in between वो तड़का दे रखा है adulting का और adulting में हो रहे depressive चीज़ों का. So it's a very good amalgamation of genres. Brit Mary Was Here, very easy English and very 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 hooking story. You will just read the book till the end page. I can guarantee you that. Now next is a suspense genre. One recommendation I have for you. The beginner can read it. It's Nothing Lasts Forever by Vish Dhameja. This I read when I was like 18 or 17, and it's a thriller, mystery, suspense kind of book. It kept me hooked throughout, and the end is mind-boggling. It's a very good plot twist. Although now when I just think back in my mind, it's like it's not logical. The plot twist is not logical, or real life में ये हो पाना is not logical. But the book is interesting. The plot twist is sar hilau kind of thing. So Nothing Lasts Forever by Vish Dhameja. Go for it. Easy English and suspense genre. Now next is Diary of a Young Girl written by Anne Frank. It's a non-fiction. It's very 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 like दिल तोड़ के मरोड़ के चकनाचूर करके रख देने kind of book. And Anne Frank was just 13 when she wrote this book. So this makes it even more sadder because at this age, I'm not able to digest what she went through, and still her mindset, her positive outlook towards life was incredible. So read this book, and 13, 14, 15 years old should also read this book. I suggest this book to my niece, but she is only 11, so I'm gonna give it to her after 2 or 3 years. Next is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, and this is very like TikTok kind of book. It was very famous on Book Talk, but I'm not up for hype book, but I gave it a try. I got it as a gift, I don't remember, and I read it, and I have lived through all my childhood and teenage with 7 cousins. So I was loving the book in the beginning because this is a story of cousins and all that. But the climax and the plot twist, oh my god, you will be like shocked ki ye kya hua? What happened? So We Were Liars, good read, easy English, and plot twist is insane, literally insane. But one thing I have to mention that in between वो story थोड़ी stuck लगेगी. Like आपको लगेगा आगे ही नहीं बढ़ रही है, कुछ हो ही नहीं रहा है. Just they are coming out of the room, going on the beach, having a swim. But give it time for the plot twist. I will say that it's a short book, but yeah, good read for beginners because plot twist. Now coming on to our heartbreaking and romance genre mix. So my first suggestion, obviously, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. You might have watched the movie, but go for the book. Obviously, I'm going to say that. So Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Very, very good book. And every teen who is on the verge of their last teenage years, and 2 teens who are suffering from a critical illness got together, got in love, and the end is very, very, very heartbreaking. Like, I'm just thinking about it and it makes me sad. So yeah, The Fault in Our Stars, romance, but heart-wrenching. Next is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, written by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is a very easy English, and like big fonts, short chapters. Also, like new readers, you should look for short chapters in books. That's very easy to read and very एक achievement वाली feeling आती है when you finish one chapter. So it's good. Look for short chapter kind of book, and Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is the perfect choice for that. And the story is very hooking. Like you will keep turning the pages by the end. कि हुआ क्या? नेक्स्ट क्या हुआ, नेक्स्ट क्या हुआ. बट अगेन इट्स easy, it's good, it's also LGBTQ, but it's also heartbreaking. It's completely like इसको पढ़ के 4 दिन मैंने कोई और बुक नहीं उठाई थी. It's like that. Last category of genres, motivating self-help kind of book. So The Secret by Rhonda Byrne is all-time favorite. And it's not like full page वाला self-help नहीं है, कोई task oriented self-help नहीं है. It's just some quotes and some lessons and some advices given by the author to live a very not say successful but like fruitful and content life. So I love reading through the quotes of this book once in a while because it keeps me elevated and encouraged. My copy, I lent it to someone and he destroyed it, so I hate him for that. But yeah, The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, go for it. And it's not a book you should just sit and read in one go, but you can read one page today, then read another book, get lost, and then come back to this book, The Secret, and read another page, like that kind of book. It's a mentor, if you are getting my point. And last but not the least, because I have made a very long video, that's why I'm making it last, Tuesdays with Maury by Mitch Albom, my all-time favorite. I have read this book twice or thrice and I loved it. It is also non-fiction. That makes it even more brilliant. Very easy English, very soft story, and it will make you feel all the emotions you have inside you, and it make you look at life from a different POV, and it gives you insight on the life you have lived. So this is my all-time favorite and this is my last recommendation for this video. I hope you like the titles because these are somewhat different from all the books people suggest for beginners. Even I used to suggest them, but these are some titles I have intentionally made different from the other ones. So if you have already read any of these books, comment. And if you are going to read any of these books, comment. And when you read the book and like the book or dislike the book, whatever, come back and comment. Okay? Well, till then, keep reading, be happy, be safe. We'll meet you on the next video. Bye bye.